Hello and welcome, beautiful ones. We are going to do a reading for Taurus season. This reading will be for the collective. However, if you have a Taurus sun, moon, or rising sign, or other heavy planets in the sign of Taurus, this may resonate with you more. Taurus season, wow, what a banger to start out with. April 2023. We just had the solar eclipse at the end degrees of Aries. So we're leaving that spirit of fire. We are now asking, going into Taurus season, to stabilize. We have fixed Earth here, ruled by the beautiful planet of Venus. So again, April 20th through May 20th, if you are a Taurus, happy solar return. Happy birthday to you. So, my fellow earth signs, welcome, welcome, welcome. We want to think about Taurus season and what this means for us. I want to remind you that every one of us has earth energy within us. We are made up of fire, earth, air, water, all the elements. So, if you resonate with this in any way, even though you're not a sun sign, rising sign, moon sign, Taurus, that's because you do have the traits of the Taurus energy. Fixed earth, we are the stabilizers. This is the energy where we take that initiating cardinal fire of Aries season. We now are asked to anchor it into our body. So, real briefly, thinking about Taurus energy, this is our values. This is our resources, including food. This is our self-worth, our true worth. I want to ask you all during Taurus season to really build upon your own inner resources so that you can become a benefit not only to yourself, but to be able to expand your resources out so that you have ways of navigating through our life as we are going through so many different changes of the structures. So, again, earth energy, the body, take care of your body. This is the energy that we are being asked to tap into the simplicity of things, our senses, nature, and it's also, of course, beauty because Venus is the goddess of Aphrodite. So here we have the ruling planet of Venus. It is the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence in valuables. So really question, I know it's changing for many of us. Many of us are having shifts in what we do value because we have to keep changing and adapting to an ever-changing world and ever-changing society. So fixed earth energy can get too territorial, too stubborn, too invested in only the tangible things. Make sure that you're broadening your horizons. And really, this could be a time as well of people sorting out clutter, getting rid of things, simplifying. Really be in tune with these senses that the Taurus earth energy can be really good at picking up on and paying attention to not only what comes up for you through your senses, but what comes up in the collective as well. That's a great way to navigate. So, of course, Taurus energy represents the second house. This is, like I said, assets, finances, and the things that you value. Not only are we going through huge money changes, but how we earn incomes, and that is not just monetary. It could be bartering. So again, keep working on your own resources. Can you get out in nature? Do you know how to provide heat in your home without a power grid? Can you go out and sow the seeds, plant a garden, grow food, enjoy the food, right? Through taste, right? We're talking about the senses with Taurus. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. Nature always provides. We're out of balance right now. It's very obvious. We're going through many earth changes because we do have Uranus, the planet of a lot of changes and great awakenings, in your sign, in the sign of Taurus. So Uranus has been in the sign of Taurus since May of 2018. So we are going through body changes as the solar energy keeps coming in, the Schumann resonance, the change in how that energy's having an influence over our bodies. We're going through huge shifts in energy patterns with the weather, right? This is everything to do with nature. We're being asked to find new ways of growing food, new ways of doing things to get back in tune and in sync with nature. So I jotted down some notes as well before I came on, everything that was coming up for me to share for Taurus season. We'll get into some cards. Excited to be here. And I hope that you continually work on making yourself a resource for yourself, for your value, growing food, getting in tune with nature, barefoot, out on the ground, having an appreciation for the simplicity that nature provides, the beautiful planet that God created that we are all on, so we can get back to being in harmony with Gaia and nature instead of being so out of sync. So it starts with us, one individual at a time, right? So embrace your inner senses, taste, touch, smell, hearing. And here we go. Taurus energy rules over the heart chakra. Taurus energy rules over the body part of throat, neck, shoulders, vocal cords. So speaking clearly, it'd be a great time to sing, to chant. I was just talking to a couple of my sisters on my Telegram channel this morning. We were discussing about singing outside in the rain, chanting, humming, getting in tune with nature, listening to the birds. It'd be a great time as well during Taurus season to get some body work done, whether that be massage, So the North Node has been transiting the sign of Taurus since January of 2022, and the North Node will continue to transit through the sign of Taurus until July of 2023. Mercury is Mercury is going retrograde in your sign, Taurus sign, April 21st, which just happened today, the day after the solar eclipse. And this is very unique because this year, Mercury, the planet of communication, writing, travel, will be going retrograde in all earth signs. So never fear Mercury retrograde. It gets a lot of hype from those who just look at astrology very superficial, but you have to think of it as in any of the words, reflect, redo, resources, right, with the energy of Taurus. And a lot of it happening and taking place in the earth signs all this year, which I did write down the dates. Again, Mercury retrograde April 21st, which it is today that I'm recording this, through May 14th. Then it will go retrograde on August 23rd in the sign of Virgo through September 14th. And then in another fellow earth sign, December 13th through January 1st, it will transit retrograde through Capricorn when it moves finally into Sagittarius. So a lot of reflection, a lot of redoing, a lot of revamping. The retrograde energy with Mercury can slow us down, but it's a great opportunity to work with the energies to really reflect and redo what you'd like to course correct in your life. Another big mover in the Taurus energy this year is Jupiter, which will move into the sign of Taurus on May 16th and will stay there for just about over a year, when it will leave Taurus energy on May 25th of 2024. And again, as I spoke earlier, Uranus, the planet of change, sudden change, great awakenings, epiphanies, has been transiting in the sign of Taurus since May of 2018 and will continue to through 2026. The crystals that are beneficial for Taurus season, whether you have Taurus energy or not, we all have it in us. are any of the grounding and heart-centered stones. Jade, which helps stabilize moods and open hearts. Malachite, which can help absorb negativity. It's a protective energy, and it also helps to stabilize and be courageous. Carnelian, which motivates and energizes because Taurus energy is slow and low. And then rhodonite, which repairs emotional damage and can also repair unbalanced moods. So Taurus energy can tend to be a little bit stubborn, right? It is represented by the bull. It can be bullheaded. It can be stubborn because it is a fixed earth energy. Be aware of that. Be adaptable, especially, I'm sure many of you have realized since 2018 when Uranus, the planet of change, sudden awakenings, went into this earth sign. We have to be open, we have to be adaptable. But the beautiful part about Taurus energy is anybody that has a lot of planets or energy there in Taurus can help stabilize, right? It's time to get our feet on the earth. It's time to get present in our bodies and to stabilize the energies. So the first card deck that I would like to use is the Crystal Angel Oracle for this Taurus season. I wanted something of the earth, so I chose the Crystal Angels. So I just want to thank Spirit. I want to thank the Holy Spirit always for guiding me, blessing us, blessing all of the listeners that tune in. We give thanks in advance for encouragement, awareness, guidance, and even caution. We give thanks in advance for any messages that come through. We are here listening with our hearts open, and we give thanks in advance. And so it is. So yeah, I'm excited about it. So welcome to everybody and anybody that has Taurus energy there. Thank you for being here. I have a Taurus moon myself. I can get hung up in emotions and whatnot, but I am getting better about stabilizing. And I am going to definitely take the resources of the crystals that I researched for the benefit of Taurus energy and utilize those to not get stuck in emotions. And this is another thing too, you know, Taurus is an earth sign, so we can get stuck in kind of being over possessive with our value, with our what we value, whatever it is, whether it's tangible or whatever. So it's important for us to clean out the clutter, stabilize, and really get into the simplicity of it. Simplicity is the key. We've become a society, especially in the West, of over consumerism, of thinking that material things are what determines value. It may not be for you, and it's definitely not for me, but it's time for us to all look at that and to see what we truly do value. And again, finding the beauty and the simplicity. Like you see, I gather all the turkey feathers. I don't know if you can see them. I gather a lot of turkey feathers, and I am so blessed to be able to have all of them come through in my yard, and I gather them. I know they're sacred, and I thank them for the gifts. I do make some smudging feathers out of them, and I try to reuse, revamp things that are resourceful, right? So what is the first energy we have for Taurus season? Dolomite. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. Wow. Okay, Taurus. Taurus energy can be very strong-minded, right? It is represented by the bull. It can get fixed on something and be very determined. But we're being asked during Taurus season to maybe close our eyes, step into a little more faith, think about what you're thinking about. Think about what you're telling yourself. Because we have to rewrite the script, many of us. What a beautiful stone. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on keeping a positive mindset. So if during Taurus season you are feeling a little bit down, a little bit defeated, a little bit feeling like I'm not sure, there's so much change going on, I don't have direction, pause, meditate, get out on the earth barefoot, get out in nature, breathe in the elements. And as my girlfriends were just saying today in Telegram that she was out singing in the rain, perfect. Utilize that for clarity and know that you do not have to have it all figured out. Let's do another one. I haven't utilized my crystal deck in a long, long time. It's some of the first deck that I received when I first started doing Oracle and Tarot, and I'm just pulling out the ones that were calling to me today. The next message is Aquamarine, Divine Life Purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. So aquamarine is a stone of Aquarius, and we do have the planet of Uranus that rules Aquarius in the sign of Taurus. We're being asked to step out of the box, be unique, be purposeful, and the divine life purpose can be found in your natal chart, actually. That's the name of my channel, Divine Destiny 13. It's about the nodes of the moon. North node being in your sign, in the sign of Taurus. We're all being asked to head to our true north, to get back to the simplicity, to find the beauty in simplicity, right? Ruled by Venus. Trust the signs. Are you getting synchronicities on the clock again? I sure have been, just since just prior to this eclipse that happened right in conjunction with the North Node in Taurus at the end degrees of Aries. You will feel fulfilled, and the more you get on that path of your divine life purpose, you'll feel more and more of that fulfillment. You'll be thankful and appreciative of why you're here at this time. And I know it can get pretty gnarly with all the changes that we have going on, but you just have to trust that you are, and I am all here at this time for this great change. So let's do a couple from the Moonology Oracle. Stay strong, which Taurus energy is very good at. Strength. But you may falter and feel like your faith is being wavered. Don't judge yourself. Keep a positive mindset, even though I'm guilty of not sometimes, right? I go in back and forth from feeling very optimistic about humanity and what's going on the earth plane, and then feeling like, holy shit, we're never going to get it together. But we're being asked to stay strong, stay heart-centered, right? Taurus rules over the heart chakra. Excuse me, I got to get a drink. Stay in your heart and let that divine life purpose guide you. What are you passionate about? What do you find beauty in? What do you love? It's the most powerful energy, right? We have all these psychopaths on the earth that think that their control factor and their competition factor is strength, when in all actuality, all of us who are on our purpose and are in our heart spaces, we are the most powerful energy. So keep that in mind through all these shifts and changes. First message from the Moonology Oracle is believe in the impossible. Again, goes back to back with stay strong, stay in faith, keep your mind in check, correct yourself. Believe in the impossible and know that, one moment you may be feeling a little defeated, and the next moment you could be finding the synchronicities, seeing the signs, listening to your inner guidance. Never underestimate your senses, your intuition. That's your soul speaking to you. It will guide you regardless of what's going on around us. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. This is fascinating because about 3 years ago, I was going back through my videos to see about other eclipses, and I happened to find one that was on a Taurus reading that I used to do, and it was the same message. You and your loved ones are safe. So, in Taurus season, I feel like a lot, because of all the changes that are happening within ourselves, within the collective, within the earth, within our bodies, that we may have a tendency to, perhaps some of us, go into fear. We're being asked to have that faith and stay strong, connect with the divine, connect with your higher self. Remember that divine has your back. I always say it in my prayers every single night. If God is for me, who can be against me? My spiritual teacher reminded me of that years ago. I repeat it to myself. We are soul. We are spirit. We are more than body. We are more than the experiences that we're living out on the earth plane. And this is just a reminder during Taurus season to tap into that and remind yourself that all is well. Beautiful. Let's get one more from the Moonology Oracle. Lots of blues. So lots of blue, which is throat chakra. I've never dolmanite. It's a beautiful pink, isn't it? So that's pink and green is the heart chakra. So being strong and having that faith, getting in your heart. And then the aquamarine is a light blue as well with this blue. So lots of throat chakra, which Taurus rules over. And the last one from the Moonology Oracle is the end of a tough cycle approaches. It's a full moon, so a culmination and ending. In the card is a fellow earth sign, Capricorn. The sea goat. Keep climbing the mountain, so to speak, as a metaphor. Go to the top of the mountain. See the bigger perspective of what's going on during the month of April 20th through May 20th, which is Taurus season. And again, we just had the new moon, which is a planting of a seed, but it was also an eclipse, which is cutting out. So there's something in your life that you may not be experiencing yet, but will be seeing the fruition of that end of a cycle within the month of this next month of Taurus. So keep that in mind. And now this with being another earth sign, we have water and we have earth. We're talking about Taurus season. So cleansing, purification, water nourishes earth, right? So water and earth work together in the elements of. Start really building upon the resources that you have within you, the trades that you can learn how to do to be self-sufficient with your resources. Because I believe with all of the energy, we have Pluto, which will go retrograde and go back into Capricorn. That Pluto, that death and that rebirth, that transformation, that dismantling, that uprooting of things in Capricorn energy, the structures, the hierarchy top down, the things that we've been used to, especially with us being in a Pluto return in the United States, if that's where you're tuned in to listen to, there's going to be resources that we're used to, that we're accustomed to, that will no longer be there. So we have to be self-resilient and build a self-worth and a resource within ourselves to be able to sustain ourselves, right? Whether it be food, like I said, heat, whatever that is, because of all of the Taurus energy ruling over resources. And the Jupiter, the planet of abundance, expansion, going into the earth sign, everything to do with the earth, the body, the resources are going to be big, good, bad, or otherwise. It's going to expand. So continually seeing the paper money that's backed by nothing in the United States. We're watching that already. It's already coming. We're watching that happen and get dismantled. Do you know people in community that you can barter with, whether it be growing food, raising chickens to barter eggs, whatever it is to sustain yourself with the resources that you need, not out of fear, out of growth, right? And out of being able to get back to the simplicity. So let's do one from the Gaia Oracle, because this is an earth energy as well. And then I think we're going to do a goddess one because, of course, Taurus is ruled by the beautiful planet of Venus. Our love connections, what we find beauty in, our desires. What does success mean to you? And I'm a very simple girl, and I am so thankful for it. I have plenty. Sacred Earth Mother. Heart chakra. A message of love. A message of love. Heart chakra. Earth. Taurus energy. Get grounded. Be present in your body. Have great faith. Be strong, right? We just came out of Aries season. I kept saying spiritual courageousness. That's what it's going to take for all of us to keep evolving and be able to rise above what we're watching and witnessing get dismantled, whether it be an old version of yourself, the society structures that we've been used to that are crumbling. Get into that divine purpose, right? Sacred Earth Mother. Drum, get a massage, sit out on the earth, sing, chant, have an appreciation for the simple things in life. Because at the end of the day, that is what matters. So let's do a goddess guidance card or two, because it is an earth energy ruled by Venus. See what else we got here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new today, this is Divine Destiny 13. I am Lady Virgo. I am in love with astrology, learning it, and I love to do the card messages because they always just still blow me away to this day. They're very inspiring. I think all of us need a little bit more of that on the earth plane at this time. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you stay. I hope you like it. And everybody that tunes in to listen on a regular basis, much love, appreciation. Let's do this. Mayu. Mayu. Can you make this up? This is why I love it. Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. This is what I'm talking about simplicity. Don't litter. Don't have a disrespect, but yet have a reverence for the things that Mother Earth provides for us. Give thanks and reverence to your body for housing your spirit and your soul to be here. If you're tuned in to listen, I know I am, as I'm a keeper of the animals too. My husband and I actually go up and down our road during the spring to pick up trash, and we need to get out and do it now. Do whatever it is to give back to all the abundance, to all the resources that Mother Earth provides for you, for me, for all who inhabit her. Make every day of your life sacred and in reverence to the planet that sustains you, that God created for you, for me, for all of us. So much. It's just like, really? Really? So during this next month, be very aware each day of having a gratitude and a reverence for the simplicity. Even when we're having moments of feeling down, stay strong, get grounded, be in your heart space. Love this illuminated heart. Love, Venus, Taurus, Earth. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much. And then we will do an I am affirmation. And we will close this video up. So let's see what we got from the I am affirmation. Utilize this energy for the next month. Get grounded, have faith, be strong. If you haven't already found your divine life purpose, watch for the signs, listen to your inner guidance. You will be led to a fulfillment within you. Speak clearly, right? The throat and the heart chakra are directly linked. We have to be in that heart-centered space. We need to speak up when we need to speak up, right? Have a reverence for Mama Earth and all the resources she provides for us. Have a reverence and an appreciation for your body. Take care of your body. And the I am affirmation for Taurus season is, my opinion matters. Get in your heart. Speak from that throat chakra of your truth, of your heart. Your voice matters. Your feelings matters. You matter. And until the next time, much love to you. And again, happy solar return. Happy birthday to all you beautiful Tauruses. And thank you. And I hope it resonates for the rest of you. Shalom, shalom.